If you're going to do something, do it well. A few quick matches. All right. Little stick men with an aliased filter on them. Doing what exactly? Somebody wanted to try to break down Smash Brothers. Okay. A few quick matches is a fast paced 1 to 4 player platform fighter that lets you bring old school stick battles to life. Play with your friends locally or challenge players online in this flash inspired spectacle. How old do you really have to be to get any of this? Like at least 30? Came out on the 5th of August from Studio Bidot, self published. They want $8.99 for it normally. That is $9 actually. Don't forget, there's tax. There is, for some bizarre reason, tax on digital goods. I don't understand it. All right, I get it. There's screen shake, you blast your friends, combo creatively, style on everyone. We wanted a few quick matches to feel like an old school stick fight. We ever have an old school stick fight? Like you mean like fighting with sticks in the yard? What's that what you're talking about? What's this? To attain this feel, we made it so that most successful hits can be canceled into air dashes, meaning your follow-up routes are nearly infinite. Deep diving into this combo system is incredibly rewarding, and landing a well-executed chain of attacks feels uniquely satisfying. It would be great if the game actually like looked decent. I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong, as far as minimalism goes, but that mechanic with actual art that's been explored to its logical conclusion would be great. Play online with rollback netcode. Fight anyone. We designed our game with online play in mind. A few quick matches harnesses the amazing magic of rollback netcode to ensure smooth, lag-free battles across the internet. All right, I'm good. The last fighter I cared about was Street Fighter 4 in the arcade, but this looks fine. I was never a big Smash Brothers person. Played it like once in game design school. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, The Hinokami Chronicles 2? Huh? Is this more weeaboo trash? Yeah, there's a lady with pink hair and mostly exposed breasts. It's a mind virus thing. Another one. Yeah, look at this. These are the kind of eyes you get after watching this trash for 800 episodes or whatever it is. But the story is incredible. Read some fucking literature, you weeaboo piece of Destroy demons with the power of forged bonds. Tanjiro Kamado's battle will once again unfold. I guess the problem is that these people can't read. That's why. They would never pick up a book like War and Peace and actually learn something about the human condition. Came out on the 5th of August from CyberConnect 2 and Sega. It uses de novo, though. Uh-oh, can't have your pink-haired lady without some de novo on your computer. They want $84.99 for this. Good, punish the weebs. Punish them all. What is it? Single-player story mode. There's a bunch of different arcs. There's a versus mode. Uh-huh. Bonus for linking save data. Okay. Character unlock keys, battle attire, versus mode system, bonus for linking save data. The latest patch must be installed to use online features. The digital version bonuses are permanent, at least until we decide to delist the game. You will own nothing and like it. Korean subtitles are only available if you buy the game in Korea. What? What kind of weird nationalistic trash is that? I can't get over this face, bro. I'm good. Stormgate. Oh, this was this real-time strategy from like old Command and Conquer heads, wasn't it? Something. This was like a widely lauded return to RTS. We've been trying to return to the real-time strategy days of our youth. It's like one of my first real video game experiences proper from EA way back in the day, Command and Conquer 1, and battling through all those missions to see the cutscenes, the sexy ladies who were still actually full-blooded women. This doesn't look like it has any of it. Where's the cutscenes, bro? I'm not playing no long ass battle without a cutscene. uh, Stormgate is a free to play real time strategy in active development, featuring competitive 1v1 3P co op missions and an evolving campaign. Frost Giant aims to build the next great real time strategy, guided by player feedback. A 3v3 mode is also on the way, so join our development journey today. Came out on the 5th of August from Frost Giant Studios, self-published. It's free. Why? How are they monetizing it? There's a basic edition that you can buy for $32.50 and an expanded one for $52. I don't get it. The full Ashes of Earth campaign is available in-game for $24.99. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I've been complaining all these weeks when we see these free games. Like, could you be a little transparent about it? Thank you, Stormgate, for sliding this in here. So it's not really free. I mean, yeah, I guess you can play some of it for free, but the campaign, the thing that would matter to me, is $25 US. So what is that, like 50 Canadian? Where are we at now? Okay, I get it. It's RTS, asymmetrical. I imagine there's three. How many factions are there? Because that's what they're doing. I mean, we're still, as much as this is supposed to be an evolution for 2025, it's still going to be somebody's take on StarCraft. Like, I think it's three factions, right? And it looks a lot like StarCraft. Probably feels a lot like StarCraft as supposed to feel. It takes it to new heights, though, by using Unreal Engine 5. Nobody gives a shit. This is not a selling point. Fuck off. Like, you know that if you're a developer, the only acknowledgement of the fact that you used Unreal Engine 5 can take place in a text file in the directory of the install. That's it. You don't need to put a big Unreal logo at the start of your game. Nothing. You don't need to acknowledge any of that. And in fact, I would say it's becoming a detriment. A lot of folks are looking at games and instantly recognizing it as Unreal slop and is turning them off. So I'd be careful about making this a selling point. Supercharged by their proprietary snowplay technology. Sounds like a sex thing. This combination delivers an unparalleled, responsive, real-time strategy gameplay experience. So I think you should play this side by side with StarCraft 2. 2? Even StarCraft 1 Classic Edition, and see how that holds up. Anyways, there is a story-driven campaign, $26 US, by the way. Or is it 25? Whatever. Gameplay evolved. Flex your skills with an enhanced interface designed for both depth and approachability. Sorry, did we... Excuse me. Gross. Did we see any of that in the screenshots? Where's the user interface? Oh, there it is. So this is your enhanced user interface. What's enhanced about it? They just put the keys and commands on the left side instead of the right side, and the mini maps down. Like that's all. This is enhanced. Was it for left-handed people? Like, what are we talking about? Anyways, where was I? Gameplay evolved, streamlined inputs, automatic control groups. It's easier than ever to just have fun while leaving the skill ceiling sky high for those who want to push themselves to the limits. The editor empowers you to craft the game that we wanted to craft, but we'll crowdsource it. You can make the game for us. Ignite your imagination, bring your unique visions to life. You're invited to redefine the boundaries of real-time strategy gameplay. Well, this is great, though, because it does extend the life of the thing. And if you can access that for free, that would be interesting. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Like, okay, lots of bold claims here, and I'm a real-time strategy old head. I remember playing the original StarCraft at a local LAN cafe and getting my ass handed to me by the Korean kids constantly. So yeah, we'll check it out. Sensei, I like you so much. Oh no, what is this brain rot? Oh god, even grandma's freaking moe, bro. That's next level fetishism. Oh my god. Pastel colored. These are the games that are turning the kids gay. Bro. Convincing kids that they're not the gender that they are. That's exactly what this shit is. Oh my god. Sensei, I Like You So Much is a fandom business simulation game. You will play as a fanfic author. Wow. Create and release your fanzine, join Comic Cons, gather followers, become a legend with your fellow fans around. I wonder how often this actually happens. Like, are there any fanfic authors who are legends that, and what would their fan base look like? That's like cancer getting cancer. That's what become a legend. You can buy goods of your pairing. What? Build ita bags and decorate your room as well. What is this goods of your pairing? What is that? What is that? 5th of August from Lahu Studio, Arabit Infinifun. They want $17 for this. Customize your character as a fangirl. You can freely set up your I'm not a fangirl. So not for me. I'm good. New desktop pet companion mode version 1.0 adds even more disease. There's a gotcha element to it. Gambling, create your stories. There's the miles. So you know this person's a fanfic writer. They wrote a 6 mile long copy for their game. Things we have because of love, stories we created because of love, people we met because of love. This is a love letter to all fangirls. I think your love might be a little toxic. I don't know. Not all love is good love. Fate War. Going from that to this, isn't it weird? It's like going from the sauna and jumping into the fjord. You know what I'm saying? Who is this though? You're playing as that girl from Brave, and what's Santa Claus doing down here? What is this? And I'm afraid I see some exploitative classic mobile game shit up here in the corner. It doesn't seem to change at all. Wait, look at all these different screens, and the resources are all set at 2,568. What's going on here? 2025's latest epic strategy simulation game. Lead your tribe in a vast world with dynamic seasons. Survive using your wit and uncover the secrets of a lost god. You know, I believe I'm going to be here when I see the first fully 100% AI generated video game. I think we're getting close. We're getting close. This is why I came back to do this on YouTube after all those years away from Twitch. I want to be here when we hit the singularity in game development and we just have AIs making this shit. It came out on the 4th of August from IGG Singapore PTE Limited because they are serious about the business. It's free. Why? Huh? Why? How are you monetizing this? City building, laid back management, landscape, or portrait, your choice. Because, yeah, for sure, this was a mobile game. You could play it on a phone somewhere in an Asian country. Realistic world, enhanced strategic depth, free movement with tactical battles, trade and auction, rapid development. Unique looks? People throw this word around just as much as visceral and immerse and weeaboo. Like unique, bro. There's nothing unique. Wide variety of cosmetic items. There's the monetization right there. Hero skins, chat boxes, and portraits create a tribe, capital T, that is uniquely yours. Roguelike mechanics. There it is. Endless exploration, whatever. I will say, though, the roguelike mode in Last of Us Part 2, after you beat the game, is actually solid. It's very enjoyable. Anyways, this is not my thing. The Count of Monte Clicker. Oh my god, what's going on? My screenshots are broken. Come on, Steam. I want to see. I want to see. There it is. The Count of Monte Clicker. Okay. I read The Count of Monte Cristo this year, actually finished reading it. It took quite a long time. It's a very thick, rich book. Abifar, right? That's very cool. Don't know about the art. This was not what I imagined in my head as I was reading that thick tome by Dumas. Dumas. Very good book, highly recommended. If you can read, if you're still able to read more than 140 characters at a time, I highly recommend. Like one of the must reads. There's Les Miserables, you should read. Count of Monte Cristo, absolutely. The Holy Bible, the Quran, Tao Te Ching, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. Read those before you do anything else in your life, and they'll definitely help you more than anything. Anyways, The Count of Monte Clicker is an incremental game about breaking out of prison and finding treasure. That's not all the game was. That's not all the. So this person only read the first part of the fucking novel. Is that what? With the help of fellow prisoner Abifara, you Edmond Dantes must escape the notorious Chateau de and claim your destiny. Ugh. 4th of August from Adam Travers. They want $3.89 for this. Short incremental game based on the iconic novel. Yeah. Keep reading. Keep reading, Adam. There's so much more to this book. It's literally like the first 10 pages of a 1,000-page book. Use your skills, wits, and perseverance. Enjoy a varied and surprising array of incremental and upgrade-based gameplay. Take part in Dumas' iconic story that has never been told before. Relaxing, incremental. Multiple game mode across 4 acts. Hand-drawn pixel graphics. Rainy lo-fi soundtrack from Adam Travers. Developer of the critically acclaimed Journey to Incrementalia. Blowing your own horn. Like, this person wrote this themselves. Like when you're talking about yourself in the third person, I just find that fucking weird, bro. Like get personal with it. Use your real name, but get personal with it. I made this and people liked my other game, Journey to Incrementalia. Does that not sound a little better? A little more human? But I mean, a lot of these people have lost their humanity, much like the Monte Cristo. All right, I'm good. This game will end in 205 clicks. No, it will actually end in 7 clicks. Oh, look at it. We've got the purple haired girl and the pink haired girl. Okay, great. They're everywhere. They are everywhere these days. What does a supervillain do when he's forbidden from doing anything evil for the day? So this person played Disgaea once and was like, "Okay, I can do something with this." Warning: This is not the type of game where you can make meaningful choices. I can make one meaningful choice coming up pretty soon. Came out on the 5th of August from Insert Disc 5, self-published. It's free, but there is a supportive DLC by the Art Book. Okay, I feel like reading this copy is going to give me brain cancer, so I'm just going to move along. Sunrider Legends Tactics. Uh-huh. There's the pink-haired Moe girl again. I think that's just a massive red flag, bro. There's just something about it. Why is she in here? Her and her little friends. What are they doing here? What is this brain rot? Is this I feel like it's a combination of isolation, sitting at home and consuming nothing but manga and anime, maybe not having a father figure or a mother figure or any kind of parental figure around, having no friends whatsoever, and yet just come up with this shit. Just spawn somehow like mold, like the black mold in the shower that you never clean. The Sunrider series returns in a new fantasy universe. Both new and returning players can embark upon this adventure on the high seas. Become a naval captain in the age of sail and command your fleet in tactical turn-based battles. Came out on the 1st of August from Love in Space and the Sekai Project. They want $39 for this? What? Tactical naval battleship boarding, choose your own adventure, and an affection system. Oh, I see. You can recruit the girls, bro. Are this for lesbians then? Maybe like I don't get it. It's lesbians and maladjusted males. I'm okay. Azaran, the demon bottle. All right. Any political messaging in here? Any change your gender messaging in here? Or it's just, I ran out of ideas, so I wanted to make my own Legend of Zelda. Yeah, right. Explore cryptic puzzle dungeons in this short retro action adventure. Came out on the 5th of August from Benji, self published. They want $2.59 for this. It was a golden age of heroes, and in that time the Sultan did decree, "Bringeth to me the demon bottle of Hatzon." Thus did Zahid al-Azhar set upon his quest. A short dungeon crawler packed with monsters, traps, and cryptic puzzles made in 3 weeks. There's a companion to Azaran Islands of the Jinn. So what, this is a demo for your other bigger Legend of Zelda ripoff? All right, I enjoyed Legend of Zelda when I was fucking 14 years old, sitting on my friend's hardwood floor, figuring out all those puzzles by ourselves. I'm good. Good luck. Astro Planet. Okay. What is this? Crafting sort of space thing? It's Russian. Or is it Russian or is it Ukrainian? I can never tell now. You got to be careful. Like both sides have the same darn alphabet. Okay. Is there an English version? Like My Little World. And I guess you are terraforming or doing something. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Astroneer, which I would believe would be a more fully evolved version of whatever this is, or even No Man's Sky. Astro Planet is a sandbox game where you find yourself in the role of an astronaut whose ship has crashed on a planet in an inhospitable atmosphere. Your task is not only to survive, but also turn this world into a habitable place. How about turning this world into a habitable place first? Why don't we focus on that? Anyways, 5th of August from Viva, self-published. They want $5 for this. Is this a game jam game that they just slapped together and put up on Steam? Collect resources, terraform the planet. There's dangers. And growing food seems to be the most important thing. There is no grocery store on the planet. There's no HEB. Well, you got to go and farm your own. You'll have to grow your own food, take care of your diet to avoid starvation, build your base from scratch. Can you turn this inhospitable planet into a thriving place to live? I don't think I can. Grand M Prize 2 Portals Apart. Remember Grand M Prize 1? No, nobody does. What the hell? This is definitely a mishmash of asset packs. They finally collected enough free asset packs from the monthly drops on Fab to put together something that looks like a game, and they shoved it onto Steam. And it's got the emojis. You know that this copy was written by an AI. Survival crafting adventure through magical portals into fantasy worlds. Once in a lifetime, high paced, high variety. The sequel to Grand Emprise Time Travel came out on the 5th of August from Tbju. Tbju 2? What? How do you pronounce this? Tbju. Okay. And grab the games. There is a demo. Okay, well, kudos for that. 13.25 is the asking price. Once in a lifetime, a high paced, high variety survival crafting adventure through magical portals and into fantasy worlds. There's fantasy worlds, gathering and crafting, base building, and power, combat, and traversal. High paced, high variety. Each section is intentionally short to keep the game constantly exciting, similar to games like Grand Emprise, It Takes Two, and Spore. Spore is definitely not a high paced, exciting game, but okay. Games like Grand Emprise are our first game that it's like our first game that we made. This game follows a linear tech tree and is focused on having a one-time crazy adventure. Don't expect a sandbox experience. Also note that not all portals are seamless because we couldn't quite figure it out. All right, good luck. And Phantom Feline is your last game, a throwback to the Game Boy days. If you're old enough to remember staring at these green screens in the back of your parents' car while they happily drove in bliss because you were shut up just playing Pokemon, then you're as old as I am. Play with light and shadow in this Game Boy inspired puzzle game. Came out on the 1st of August from Scott Seraphin, Jet Thompson, Ivan McRae, and Aidan Brass. Student game? Yeah, UMBC Game Developers Club. Imagine being part of that club. Uh-huh. Take control of the titular ghost cat with the power to become a sneaky shadow on walls bathed in light. You can't jump, but by turning into shadow, you're able to scale walls and move in all directions. You have an ever so cute and crafty phantom feline, 8 puzzling rooms to solve, vicious vacuums to avoid, authentic retro feel. Not quite. You almost got it, but yeah, you tried. Featured at Mika Baltimore's IGDA, that's International Game Developers Association, multi-school showcase in UMBC Game Developers Club Spring 2025 Game Jam. At least they put it up for free. It's still here, though. I'm still spending time talking about it. And there's the credits. Tools used, early Game Boy font and dot tween. All right, fine, students, I'll give you a chance. It's free. Why not? Probably take 10 minutes to play, and we're good. That is 18,443 games. You have yourself a fantastic day.